Yes.
I just read the terms
You
of.
talk about sex
I
on
just
screen.
read the TOS, and it strictly says no pornographic, nothing pornographic on there.
You
We
will
really
never
need to
win!
go through this.
That's great.
Hey, I just got a notification. Apparently you're live.
Yeah, right.
Huh? Who'd have thought?
I think for like a point of reference, amongst the list
They don't
of
need to
things
know anything.
No, I'd rather hear about that I'm completely not into. Warhammer sits just above football. It is like 2 inches above football in my priorities.
Oh, I'm upset.
I'll still sleep through it.
Let's get started.
Let's start with the Horus heresy.
Let's do this, and then we need some music from the jukebox. We'll go with this, because I like this one. All right. Hello and welcome. We're back with our second session of this year. Ilderon in 2024. We are playing... Oh, well, welcome to the Ilderon Tales. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons tonight. Everything you're going to see is live storytelling. A special cool announcement at the top of the video. I am revamping our website. It is currently in progress. Part of it is live, but I am moving all of the wiki to the official www.ilderontales.com website, where we'll have a lot more functionality and a lot more extra stuff to it. So in the future, you won't have to go to 3 different places to either hang out with the community, read about stuff, build a character, etc., etc. It is slowly all being condensed into one
Honestly,
place.
if you find her one like lore keeper,
The robot?
I was gonna say Rob.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah,
Just like you can do all 3 of those things at once. Just contact Rob anytime. He won't mind. At work.
Lirala was supposed to make my life easier answering questions, but every day at the start of the day I have to go onto their website and turn her on, the AI chatbot that is built on Ilderon lore, and it's just like, that's harder than just responding to a Discord message. So anyways, yeah, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons tonight. This is Seas and Skies. Session 7 of their campaign, and we are going to jump into it after a brief recap. This group is currently in the Kingdom of Heimsdale. They are off of the coast of Heimsdale on an island known as Leitris. Heimsdale has colonial rights to the island, and they are exerting those rights now, increasing their presence on the island. By doing so, it is revving up tension on Leitris to the nth power and nth degree. As the more mainland Heimsdale exerts its control, the closer and closer the island gets to all-out rebellion. This party is currently on the north side of the island in a place that was... Oof, I always get this wrong. The place is called Wetchard's Fist now. It was called Esperina before. They are in one of the main settlements on the island and one of the main ports. They have been investigating a series of escalating disputes and tensions on the island, and the more they have investigated, the more they have found out that there is a growing plot to plunge the island into a all-out rebellion. The party's investigation has so far centered around a youth, a 19-year-old boy on the island by the name of Mayago, who has hired the party to get to retrieve a sketch or etching of the princess's teleportation sigil. She has a estate on the southern part of the island. and has offered to pay a tremendous amount of coin for it. The party, ever skeptical, has investigated and found that yes, out of nowhere, Mayago has buckets of coin. He also has plans of the Heimsdale Naval Fortress, schematics of it, and he has a ton of blasting barrels. The more the party has looked into Mayago, they have found that Mayago is being funded by who knows who. He is being bankrolled by somebody. One of the tasks Mayago had in order to push towards this rebellion, or this revolt, I guess. The people of Wetchard's Fist want access back to their sacred beach, where they perform death rites for people in their community. The admiral of the fortress has not allowed anyone in the town onto the beach, which was a sore spot for the people of Leetris. However, that has escalated when the island's hero has died. She has not been given her ceremonial death rites. Her body is currently being preserved, awaiting them, and it is essentially the powder keg that is waiting to be lit. The fact that the Admiral will not let the ceremony happen on the beach. As the party investigated, they found out that Harmana, the island hero, did not die from falling off a mountainside. She was stabbed in the back, presumably by Mayago. Mayago told the party that she was stabbed with a Valpyr dagger, and she can't be resurrected. Enrique is friends with the Sisters of the Sands, the ones who are currently tending to the body, and Sister Tamara has told Enrique that Mayago couldn't go through with the plans as they were intended, and he did not use the Valpyr dagger on her. However, the Sisters of the Sand, at least Sister Tamara, believes in whatever Mayago and his mysterious benefactor are trying to achieve, and the party was at a standstill with the Sister of the Sands and left the crypt. They have gone back to their ship to talk and make a plan. As they were planning to sneak in and steal Harmana's body, sneak into the crypts of the Sisters of the Sand and steal Harmana's body. They remembered that Fevu told them that she had apprehended not stowaway, but a thief who snuck on board to try and steal supplies from them. Fevu was outnumbered 2 against 1. She killed the boy's master and knocked out the boy and threw him in the brig. She couldn't spare the woman because she probably would have died in the process. The party, I believe, has tabled discussions so far on what you guys were going to do, and have tended to other affairs. Amongst those, in your investigation, you have picked up a new crew member named Lin. Lin has revealed that he is an infamous assassin of these seas, and that he is trying to put that life behind him. The party has accepted him as Lin and has agreed to the question mark truth rumor that Loyal is dead, and bury that at sea. The other thing, you guys picked up a bard. She expeditedly sold you guys her diamond that she bought from the Ruby Alliance to get out of a horrible contract that she got, that she didn't realize she was in. You guys are familiar with the debtor. The debtor's name is Kuo. Meek has thanked you guys for the influx of funds, and has, upon the great news that Loyal is dead, informed the party that Loyal killed her sister, and has asked to celebrate with you and stay with the party until you guys get to the Eastern Straits, upon which she will go about her own goals there. The party agreed to take her on, and people split for the night. It's worth noting, Meek does not know that Lynn was loyal. Wow, that's a sentence. And Tuir and Ina went to handle investigating the prisoner. A very, very quick summary of that, and then we'll get started. For the prisoner, his name is Narabi, or I think Nir. I don't. Well,
It was done in text. We never actually discussed pronunciation.
Okay. Well, yeah. If he gave you his whole name, he gave you his whole name. I've got it in my notes. He's got a nickname. But anyways, Niravi is an apprentice to a metal worker in town, and the blacksmith that he was apprenticed to knew this ship and tried to sneak aboard and steal stuff, assuming the crew to all be old drunks. Unexpectedly finding Fevu with a sword. Naravi has heard your guys' plans to try and sneak in and steal Hermana's body. He does not want anything to do with you guys, and has said that you'll never have to hear from him again if you set him free. And nobody is going to come looking for him. There's one person that he cares about, named Melon, but Melon wouldn't come looking, so you guys really don't have to worry about more trouble from him. Tuir told him that it's not up to Tuir on whether if he gets set free or not. Fevu told him that she'd decide in the morning with the crew if she would toss him on shore or kill him. But she was really badly injured, so she is sleeping the night away. We are picking up on the evening of, oh no, I don't think I took down, the 3rd of Servant was the 6th, so we are picking up on the late evening of the 3rd going into the morning of the 4th of Servant. Everybody will get the benefits of their long rests. Tuir and Ina, is there anything else you guys want to say to Naravi before I start the session, or before I move us through this?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go back over the very last thing that Tuir said. Okay then, I believe you. However, I don't make the final decision. The others know that alive you pose a threat now, so it's a choice between convincing the paranoid to let you go, or kill you, or keep you locked here as a drain on the ship's resources. I, of course, don't want any more harm to come to you. You've had your shit rocked, and it sounds like there's no one else alive who cares about you, unless you go to them, and it's sadly nostalgic, huh? I believe you've been through enough. But unless you can prove useful, unless that you can make everyone else believe that you could be of use, it's down to fate.
Naravi is going to say, well, if Croshan's dead, I was her last junior apprentice. There's a senior apprentice at the shop, and I would know them well enough. I could probably get you a discount at there if you ever need more bolts or swords or pans? Anything like that?
A metal worker, I assume?
He's going to nod.
Unfortunately, we'll have to see. I'll discuss what we've talked about with everyone else. They may want a chance to judge you themselves. I just hope that we can avoid any more unnecessary pain. And with that, we'll go to the door and we'll go to leave. It's like holding on for a second just to see if there's any last pleas from him.
He is Tour, give me a perception check.
Yes, with that wisdom modifier I have.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
Good
Oh.
God. As you go to leave, you see he looks down at the lock, standing up. He looks back up at you, shakes his head, nothing. Meek is down here watching him, the musician. She is tuning her instrument on, sitting on a set of boxes, not paying him much attention. You are aware he has a lockpick in his sleeve.
Yeah, we'll open the door and just go. Sorry, I can't do words. Just remember, it's your life on the line. I would be very good. I'm letting him choose at the moment. So remember, it's your life on the line. We'll go through the door, close it behind him, finding Ina there. Yeah. You were listening? Yeah. Well, in that case, really whispering. He can't. He's got a set of picks. Let's see if he's dumb enough to use them.
Oh wait.
No.
I
Now
have
I'm gonna.
a thing, but let me see if I can actually do it. No, I can't do it. Never mind.
I would rather not. You heard me. I'd rather not cause him any more harm. But that's. I believe he has the chance to redeem himself for the attempted assault on Favor.
Hold on. Can we
He's
get
in the-
guys to the ship? He is in the very bottom of the ship. You guys have
He's in the
set
room
up,
with the brig.
Yeah, you guys have set up a cage down there.
If you decide to do anything, that is your choice. That being said, though, I think that
Kalbahari's room is the closest to the stairs.
that being said, I think that isn't it?
I mean, I do have the snare spell and the alarm spell. If anyone wants to go grab Golden Wind to set things up.
Yeah, they're about equidistant. But yes, I believe in that he would stay silent, but if he could be otherwise convinced to maybe help out on the ship in the meantime, I think he could have what it takes to be useful to us. Give it some time before you go in. Well, otherwise he's gonna think I sent you in specifically. Anyway. Anyway, speaking of Favu, I need to, go close a couple more of those wounds before heading to sleep. So, good night. Same to you.
All right.
Bok bok. Okay.
Okay. As people are getting ready to rest for the night, does anyone want to do anything else before I move us to the night?
Tuaz going to go spend the rest of his lay on hands healing on Favu.
Okay.
But that's about it.
She is appreciative. She has several bandaged cuts that she can remove the cloth from. Otherwise, I am going to move you guys forward through the night. Congratulations, Roriku, you've been spared. As far as Nefria, though, as you are helping Roriku clean up from dinner and you're putting away your stuff and everybody is settling down for the night, as you are taking things off one by one, you do get a sending in the middle of the evening. Specifically, Nefria, it says, your orphans better come through. Our window is getting smaller. I'm sending you new plans tonight. Meet under the moon tree. Don't be late, Miyago.
I could only understand about half of that because you're coming through Insomnia's mic also.
I will post it in chat. No worries. Your orphans better come through. Our window is getting smaller. I'm sending you new plans tonight. Meet under the moon tree. Don't be late, Miyago.
Interesting. And I'm the only one that heard it, or
you get a sending.
Oh.
And this comes at the latest dusk hours as the morning of the 4th is starting. Otherwise, do you want to do anything before I move us forward to the morning?
Nope.
Well, this was to Nefria. She's the one who got the sending.
I am going to wait until breakfast.
Okay. It is the morning of the 4th. You all awake on the captain's curse. Let me roll one. I'll roll a intelligence check. Fair enough. You all awake on the 4th of Servant on the captain's curse. Everybody can get out of their individual rooms or sleeping spots and move about if you want. What do you guys want to do?
Just wondering.
Okay. What do you want to say to him?
I think I'd probably just be talking about how we don't want to hurt him, and it's not safe for us to let him leave yet, but we don't want to just keep him locked up here. Try and treat him like a buddy who's just fallen on hard times.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check. Oh, 16. Okay, for some reason I didn't get the little ding. And you're saying you want to say the goal of your persuasion check one more time to me? I'm sorry.
I want the persuasion to stay and join our group until it's safe for us to let them in. If you lost out here, if you just have felt out, you have to be part of our group until it's safe.
Okay. Yeah, at that, Navari is going to nod and say, I always wanted to be part of a Navidar, but I always wanted to be one of the ones that stay on shore. I'll help, though.
Welcome to the crew.
You can use some new locks.
Meet my chickens.
Um,
I'll take him and introduce him to the.
you let him out of the cell?
Yeah, I'll let him out.
The cell's unlocked
Yeah.
when you open it.
Aww.
Uh,
Hey, good
alright.
job, kid. Yeah, I'll take him and introduce him to everyone on the chickens.
Alright, Naravi is going to walk upstairs. A bowl of what's the meal for today? Just soup, Jordan, for Roriku?
It will be miso soup and eggs.
Okay, yeah. Bowl of soup in his hand, following to the chicken room. Naravi is going to kneel down and say, I bet Melon would like one of these. Otherwise, you guys can sit and gawk over the chickens.
I don't know why the chicken always works, but it does work.
The chicken, the chicken has a so far 100% success rate.
But is it the chicken or is it my +5 persuasion?
Or is it both?
I try the best I can to earn a persuasion check where I can use my plus 15.
Maybe you can do it
Jeez.
with a chicken in your hands.
Oh wait, or is it only a plus 10? Class feature, never mind.
Nefria is going to stand and try to quiet down the chirping crew and mention that we've got a busy day ahead of us and we can't lose sight of what our priorities are. During the night, I was
Golden
given a
raises his hand.
sending. I received a sending that was intended for Miyako, and I'll repeat it for you, but before I do, my impression is that timetables are moving up and we don't have time to be waiting. The message was, your orphans better come through. Our window is getting smaller. I'm sending you new plans tonight. Meet under the moon tree. Don't be late, Miyako. And I'd like to do a check on if I know what the moon tree is.
Go for it.
Well, considering it's already morning, we've missed that meeting.
I received it this morning at the wee hours. I received this just hours ago.
Nefria, quick question.
Yes.
How did you receive a sending not for you?
It was the sending,
Well,
wasn't it?
I've been carrying around this icon that we found on the beach with Miyako's stuff. I believe that this was the method to how I got it.
That makes sense. Okay. Okay, so Miyako doesn't know about his own meeting now.
Correct.
We do know about the meeting. we are apparently being referred to as his orphans. And we still need to... Neither am I. And we still need to go to the castle and copy the teleportation circle rune things. Yes?
The trip is only hours. It's not days. We can make this trip and achieve our goal quickly, but we have to be aware that the puppet master is looking for Miyago this evening.
And there's no way to tell Miyago that it needs to be there without revealing that we're the ones who stole the shit.
And we also still have to get Harmona. So we've got a busy day. I'm open to suggestions on how we best proceed, but we're going to be hitting the road very quickly.
So Golden Wind kind of like eating is just like, I mean, we know the meeting place that they're going to apparently meet them. We could set up an ambush and take them and question them for everything they know.
I was about to say, does anyone have disguise self or
Oh, this is gonna end in a fight. I can already tell.
You asked for disguise self? Oh, actually, I do have it, and it's already prepared. So yeah, I have it.
we don't need 2 Miyagos. I'm pretty sure that'll be suspicious.
I could be one of Miyago's orphans.
Oh yeah, I could be like, oh yes, the orphan already delivered what I need. Doing great.
No, hold on, I'm gonna interject.
Who gave us the teleportation signal quest?
Yeah, you are aware.
That was Miyago.
Feivu,
That was Miyago. We're not doing that.
Feivu gave you the teleportation sigil quest. She said she got it from Miyago. Miyago asked her, Sokalo, and Nefria to go get it, and he would pay them. Feivu gave you guys the quest. She told you the benefactor is Miyago, who is paying you guys.
Yeah, and we stole all his money, so he has nothing to pay us with anymore.
We took advance payment.
Basically.
Yeah. So
I mean,
rather than do that teleportation sigil nonsense, I say we go meet with his benefactor and see if we can't stop whatever their plan is, because it doesn't sound beneficial to us.
Okay, slight adjustment to plan, if I may. What if we go through as we would normally, go get the sigils, come back, and then we just purposefully just make a mistake, and then go ahead as if normal?
What if we give them a fake sigil?
That's exactly what I just said.
But instead of going through the hassle of getting the real one, we just make a fake one right here now.
How will we know that what is generally supposed to look like? How do we know we're not going to be accidentally copying something that they're already aware of? All that sort of things. Whereas if we go,
You can roll me an Arcana check.
Oh,
DC
I'm
15.
I'm sorry, I legitimately wasn't listening. I can help with that. I actually happen to know runes, because I'm an artificer.
Love, your character has knowledge of the spell of teleportation. Sigil? Nope. Come on, Emmy. It's been so long since I used it. Yes, teleportation circle.
my point is that we want it to be similar enough where we can be confident we won't accidentally potentially give them a sigil of their own circle.
So we want to give them a forgery.
Yes.
To be fair, the chances of us identically creating the accurate symbol is highly unlikely.
I'll do it.
You
on
have
two
seen our luck, though.
100 rolls.
100. I mean, again,
it's a 1 in 200 chance of it happening.
I mean, I can
I
make
agree.
something that just looks like a teleportation rune, or I could just forge something and draw you some circles. I'm pretty good at that too.
There is also the thing of it is if we get the actual thing and keep it to ourselves, it could be of use later down the line.
What are we going to need that for?
Yeah,
Who
what are we
knows?
going to need that for?
Who knows? But it's better to have something prepared in case of a shit situation than to have nothing at all.
But now if we get it, then we have a risk of them taking it from us.
Golden Wing can eat it.
The idea that we can
Why am I
avoid
eating it?
we can avoid a potentially very helpful trip by staying by the white tree would be probably a smart idea, but or the moon tree. But if we want to collect a large payout and get a teleportation circle and kind of shoot for the moon, I'm not against going to this castle.
We're not going to get a payout. We already have the money.
I mean, everything that we steal from there.
Feivu is going to speak up in support of Nefria and say, once we robbed Mayago, it was never about him anymore. So far, I think our best option to make money on this island is robbing that estate blind.
Okay, we can rob the estate. It's just there's no point in grabbing the teleportation sigil.
We don't have to bring it to the meeting. Like I like the idea of robbing them blind, taking everything that can be worth something, and we can put it into the bag of holding. We can put it into the ship. We can stash it away.
Yes, I agree. A sigil is a symbol that is carved into the ground. It's not something we can pick up and take. We need to get a rubbing of something of it to know what it looks like. But like, there's no point in us doing that part because it doesn't benefit us in any way, and it negatively impacts everybody else on the island.
There is
let's
one more thing that I feel like has not been considered. Miyago's here on the island. He knows which way the castle is. If we don't at the very least go that direction, he's going to know that we're bailing on him, and who knows what kind of shit he could try to pile on us from his benefactor.
Counterpoint, there are 7 of us.
And we have no idea of that number.
Len's gonna raise his hand and say 8. Meek says 9. Feivu's gonna say, yeah,
We have
9.
more people. We have more people.
Wait, Fabian says we have 9, so she's not counting herself. I like
we
it.
don't.
So far, she can avoid getting stabbed. She's tried her best to do so.
But
I look at Fabian.
we
I look
don't
at
know
Fabian
what
and I
their
go,
numbers
I
are.
appreciate your honesty. We have 9, and there's 1 Miyago. We know there's 1 Miyago because we let him on a dinghy by himself. There is 1 Miyago.
We do not know if there is anybody else. Is my
We
point.
will find that out tonight when we go to the moon tree disguised as Miyago.
Len, in quotation marks, he's going to pull the letter out from his bag. You guys are aware that your letter from the Admiral and his letter from the Admiral have different signatures, but the same stamp. And he's going to say, hey, whoever we're looking for has access enough to forge one of these. He points to... Well, actually, I don't think your guys' letter is out, but you guys are aware.
Yeah. So, the meeting's tonight. We can go... We have to go to the meeting first because I'm not going to commit a robbery of the state in midday. Personally, don't think that's a good idea. But we go to the meeting, we get any more necessary information, and because the plans are about to change and we need to know what those changes are. And then based off those changes, we either rob them immediately after the meeting and then bolt, or we wait to sabotage whatever their plans are, and then rob the estate and bolt. But none of this involves giving them the sigil.
Okay. At the very least, we should sail away from port just for in that sort of direction, so that Miyago may at least think that we've gone to do it and have done it.
Emmy, how far is this?
Hold on. 2 people spoke at the same time. 1 sec, love. I'm gonna come back to you. Eric, you were asking something?
What is the distance to this estate from where we are?
I'm pretty sure I put in the travel calculator and hopefully it's still there. So I'm gonna pull that up right now. Sunrise, what was your question?
How long does Gentle Request last?
Just a few days, but I think you can recast it.
What,
without
gentle
issue.
repose?
It's 10 days.
Worry about the lady's body for the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah,
So you
it
wait a few days before stealing her body anyways, because you're the only ones who can come around asking.
Eric, I got rid of that info, so it's going to take me a second to recalculate it. Because I calculated it before from Rioloro.
While you're calculating that, the reason why I think I'm asking is if it is only like a 2-hour each way trip and it's first thing in the morning, it would be a good opportunity for us to draw attention away from the area we are. Like, if we rob it, get away, they probably holler about we need people. People go that direction. The benefactor to Miyako is not suspicious because we just robbed the place and everything's going to plan. And then Miyako, air quotes, shows up to the meeting. It's a lot less suspicious.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So we are going to rob them.
But depending that it's close. If it's super far away, I kind of agree that we should stay close to our ambush and then rob it on our way out of town.
No, we are
Yeah,
aware
we'll do
that
a bit of and like putting up like air finger quotes, shopping.
So here's my logic. We are aware that Miyago is aware that we were here at least until last evening. Depending on the travel distance, if he just sees us chilling in the harbor, the fuck are we still doing here? Did we may start suspicions that have we actually gone? Miyago then may potentially get in contact with Benefactor, and everything that all the plans that we're aware of could then just be completely changed anyway before we get a chance to do anything. If we don't make it believable to, at the very least, Miyago, that we have gone and done this for him, then all the information we're aware of could just change. It could become completely useless. Does that make sense?
Except
I
for
think
the
we're all
fact
on
that
the
we
same page.
Miyago doesn't know yet that there's shit going down. We stole his means of communication.
So he doesn't know about the meeting tonight, but he still knows that we're supposed to have gone. Like today is the last day that we have to get to do this for him.
Hey,
Yeah,
Magical.
and we're not going to do it in the middle of the day.
I'm
know.
going to speak up real quick. Eric, for Nefria, or I guess for you guys as players, with your just general knowledge of the island, it's about 17 hours of travel from where you're at now to the region where you would expect the princess's estate to be at.
How far
And
away
that's
is the
with
tree?
No modifiers to the ocean. No positive or negative.
How far away is the tree from where we are currently at?
The moon tree, it's in the city, on the other side of the city. It's outside the city walls. Oh, I can move us back to the city. You guys are on your boat. That section of town is one of the districts. It's in the Plaza of Enormous Room, outside the city walls.
Okay. Let me see. We are currently. Gosh darn it! What just happened?
Did I move you guys?
Yeah, you moved us.
We've been moved.
Something happened to my Chrome
Roll 20?
window.
Yeah.
No, Chrome window. Okay, so ping where we currently are docked.
Hold on, I've gotcha. Red X, where you guys want to go, and green circle where you guys currently are.
I mean, where the on the bigger map where the state is.
Okay.
On the bottom left.
See. Same thing.
I thought it was by Rialora. Oh no, that's where we were before.
Fevu knows the general whereabouts of the estate, and where you are at is Green Circle.
Okay. Okay.
You guys were closer when you were at Rialoro.
Yeah. There's no way to intercept that meeting and go down to the estate.
Not without splitting.
And even if we split, how are we going to get back to each other? Like it's impossible. Because travel time across land is longer than 17 hours, isn't it? Emmy, do we know
Oh.
if traveling from land is longer than 17 hours?
Yes, because you guys would have to take mountain roads to get there. And through.
Emmy, you're muted
Yeah.
if you're speaking.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it would be longer because you guys have to take mountain roads to get there, and you can only travel 8 hours a day instead of the 24 your boat can do.
Yeah.
So, crashing the party sounds like the audible that we're going to take.
No. No. Going to the estate is what we're going to do.
We need to go to the estate.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about the message because there's no way for us to intercept it.
I mean,
What if we
were
just
going-
left one person to pose as Miyako? The person's only expecting Miyako, and I think this is valuable information that we would miss out. Just putting it out there.
So, two
Meek
options.
is going to raise her hand and say, broody angry kid? Could do that. This island's so hard. I hate all of these foreigners and mainlanders on it. Huh?
Like that, but less spoken.
What was that, Lev? Do you know this what?
If we aren't doing,
Do you know disguise self?
So,
Oh,
yeah, I
do
see
you know
here
disguise
essentially three options. We either
self? And I was like, wait, what?
essentially sail the ship out of sight of Wetch's Fist and then go crash the meeting. We split the party so someone's at the meeting and rest of us go to the estate, or we just go to the estate. Or we abandon this altogether and just fuck off. But that's not really an option.
that's not really an option.
She does not know disguise self. She is going
And
to-
really, what's the other thing? What's the only other thing we would do while we're here, besides crash the meeting? Well, yeah, we get the body, which already everyone would know it's us. Well, everyone who would care about it anyway. So it's split to get information from the meeting, or just say screw it, let Miyago miss the meeting entirely while we go to the estate.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think it's worth splitting up.
All right.
Sorry, I just have a way. What?
I want the party to be on the same page. I think we are. I think we should start making our way towards the estate.
Agreed.
All right, let's go.
Good breakfast meeting, everyone.
All right.
Well, what do you think, kid? We got chaos, but guarantee you will live.
And I look at Nevru and say, guess you're going to be working on your first day. Let's get to work.
Wait, did you say you knew metalworking?
Naravi is going to nod and say, yes, I work at the smith shop over in Gloomgate.
Ooh, okay. I've got some projects where like I know metalworking too, but it's like it's not my specialty. I'm more like alchemics, so it would just speed things up if I could get you to do some of the work for me.
Fantastic. Golden Ridge, you're in charge of the new guy.
He's gonna gesture towards Shore and say, all of my tools are in Gloomgate.
Oh, don't worry, I can get you tools. Actually, I got tools right here, and I just start like pulling shit out of the bag, like ballpoint hammer. Fucking, I got a file.
Golden Wind,
I got
Golden
another
Wind,
file.
Golden Wind. Can you please empty that in your room, not out here where we have to then clean it up again?
Hey, Anari, how did like a chicken get in here? And how is it still alive?
I've been looking for her.
All right, I'm gonna roll the conditions.
It's so hard not to laugh.
I'm gonna roll the conditions of the sea. So I'm gonna mute and be silent for a little bit, and I will calculate your guys' travel time.
Emmy, do you want me to roll?
Yeah. So first, Fevu and Kalbahari have to roll to see if you guys can even move the ship. Fevu actually doesn't have to roll; she is not exhausted. But Cal, you do. You gotta beat DC 15 to count as 4 people.
All right.
Okay. If I may, knock him down one, and I'll take that extra shift.
No, here's the thing. He's doing the work of 4 people at
So,
once.
Not rolling counts as 2. If Cal rolls, he counts as 2 more. I'll let everybody roll. If Cal makes this roll, only one other person needs to get above 20. Everybody can roll. Currently, you guys are lacking hands. You need at least 2 people to roll above a 20.
Am I allowed to use guidance on myself? Am I allowed to use guidance on myself to add to the roll?
Yeah, you're aware of what you're doing, and you guys aren't being rushed.
Alright, so I'm going to use guidance.
21!
So I get a d4, and also remember, any rolls that, loyal, not loyal, not Lynn, thank you, I changed his name, Lynn gets is a free guidance. So
Okay.
I rolled with guidance, I am at a 16.
Okay, I will go through and do stuff, but real quick, I'm going to go through party members. So Eric and Jordan were saying something. So Eric, what were you saying?
I have the control weather augmentation rune, and rolled a 9 on that, meaning I am able to factor in for the weather. So
that is a 10-foot sphere. That is like
That's not the full ship.
Yeah, reverse sunglasses. It makes it kind of bright or rainy or stuff around you. It's a personal
Zutalor.
rune. Yeah.
Well, I've made it very air conditioned around me. I am very comfortable.
I now just have this image of everyone being blown away, just like struggling to hold on, and then because of that rune, he just stood there, just like, what's going on? As if he's completely glitched out of the scene.
What were you saying, Jordan?
I wasn't saying anything important about
Okay, I thought you had
this campaign.
Contribute.
No. I just heard you laughing really hard, and I thought it was because of what I posted.
No, I see I'm tagged. I'm gonna look at it in a second. It's not important.
It's not important. It's important to you, but it's not important to this campaign.
Okay. I'm looking for the weather table. I always forget where it's at.
Okay, I see that. That's funny.
Before we do set off, should we try to get a message to Miyago to just be at that tree anyway, and then just pretend pretend that it's from the benefactor?
No.
Okay.
So just let Miyago miss his meeting. Got it.
Yeah. If that ends up getting Miyago killed, that's Miyago's fault. Not nothing to do with us.
That's Miyago's fault for not keeping his walkie-talkie on him.
Everybody concerned
exactly.
about that can roll a intelligence check. DC 13.
Woo. Low end gang, here we go.
I mean, we do hit.
Enrique, and Ramon, if you've been talking this session, I haven't heard anything you've said so far.
No, I just haven't had any
Okay.
chance or anything to provide to the conversation.
Just making sure. Enrique, Ina, and Goldenwind, and Kalbahari, you guys are loosely, or not loosely aware, you can surmise that Miyago probably knew what this stone did, and that it was a sending stone, and that if he doesn't have access to it, he would act accordingly. So, I don't think it's far-fetched to assume that maybe at some point earlier today he'll check in and say he doesn't have it, or something to the effect. That said, I have calculated your sea conditions. Everything is pleasant. I think I will allow one person to make a fortune check if anybody wants. If you roll within your fortune, range, I'll give you guys a small favorable win.
I will do it.
Does anyone have fortune above 60?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are gonna have a 16-hour travel time today.
Nice, Jordan.
I try my best.
Nice.
I think we're having nice weather.
Damn.
Ina, I would like to go around to new crew members and make sure everyone has at least one curse. Check out supplies. Use my mending cantrip to fix any tears or breaks. Okay. So Nefria got above a 20 for water vehicles. Goldenwind did, and both.
So I got a 21.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are able to move your ship. Low on hands. You can sail it in these calm waters, keeping the shore to. Hold on. Let me look at E's thing. E wrote me a bow. Oh, nobody wrote what's port. You keep the shore on your left side as you guys head southwards. And I'm gonna make some other rolls. So this is going to be very, very difficult for you guys. As you sail, you are severely undercrewed. You have enough crew to move this ship pleasantly. In the calm waters, the first 8-hour shift passes, and where people would normally go to rest, so the next set of people can come out and take over the next shift while the others rest. There is just 2 relief shifts, or there's no third relief shift. There's just 2 of you, so the next set of people start taking over, and somebody's got to be stressed a little bit more, and I'm trying to figure out the fairest way to distribute this level of exhaustion.
I'll take it.
Tuir or Nefria, who said that?
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm going to just give 2 cents that we have some new crew member NPCs that aren't going to be joining us inside. I think them working a little extra hard, dividing between the 2 of them, would not be too unfair. Right. Yeah. True. And Favor will definitely be probably keeping an eye on the boat.
Okay, who do you guys want to give it to?
Metal worker.
Favu is getting a round of exhaustion regardless. She and Kalbahari have to work through both shifts.
How many levels of exhaustion need to be distributed?
Favu and one person of your guys' choice. I was thinking about Kalbahari, but I will let you guys put it on whoever you want.
I've already said that. I'll happily take it.
Okay.
That's my point.
You can make
I say we give it to Kalbahari and fuck E.
All right. Len will take the level of exhaustion. Yeah. For what it is worth, the first shift, Len is fine. You guys are shouting orders at him. He is moving around the boat. He is moving sails, adjusting knots, tying ropes. That second 8 hours comes, and he starts to go below decks to switch with people. And no, Len, short straw man, you're new. The start of his shift, he is good. Somebody has to cover for him. He is not being very effective. Somebody's got to give me a UC vehicle roll, not B. And
I'll do it.
Not Favu to cover for him. DC 15.
Yep, rolling.
Go for it. Rory.
Got it.
All right. Yeah, Len's rolls were a nat 20 and a 4. It was like, oh yeah, I love seeing. Oh god, my muscles are so tired. Okay. With that is going to handle all of the checks you guys are going to need to get southbound. Does anybody want to do anything while you are sailing?
I'd like to give a motivational speech to us as we're starting to approach, and just show my appreciation as the smallest person on this boat. That you guys are so strong, so smart, and you guys are going to kick ass when we have to get in there and steal everything.
I'm going to I'm going to shout and tell him less talking, more pulling on rope.
At some point during the trip, I wrote it in there. I mean, I wanted to cast Find Familiar to get my Pact of Chain Familiar
Okay.
for Imp. So now Nafria can't say they're the shortest person on the boat.
I love that is the only reason for it.
I mean, it's not the only reason, but I mean, Nafria brought it up.
In character, it is the only reason.
For the sake of moving through some personal stories and some of your NPC stories, some of the questions and stuff that would be relevant would just casually come up as you guys are working side by side and just toiling together, hanging out together, taking breaks together. With that, whenever it's relevant, what I'll do is I'll ask for an insight check to give you guys some more information on stuff. So, Insomni and Roriku. Insomnia, as you go around and you are chatting with people and you're making sure they're a curse, go ahead and give me an insight check on if you pick up any valuable information. Roriku, as you help Lynn, go ahead and give me an insight check on if you guys pick up any. Oh my god, fish people don't know nothing!
We're not what you call... not what you call insightful.
That's fine. Yeah, you guys just are straight focus on the task. Okay. With that, E, why are you linking Observant?
Also, like, all the links you've been posting, E, I can't read them.
I can read them. It's probably
It's weird,
Chrome,
like...
it's probably a Chrome thing. Chrome hates hates Roll20. I have to use it on Firefox, and that'll probably solve it. E, your mic is muted. Is there a reason you're linking that?
I was checking if it was insight or investigation that I got the bonus to.
Investigation.
Okay. All right. You guys cut through the waves. The sun rises, begins setting, sets, and you guys are still sailing to the southern coast. As you start to reach the area that I put the estates up here. I did not put the estates up here, although I have it in a document, so I will, if I get a point tonight, I'll make the page for it. I need to pull up something. I'm gonna move us to the world map. But my brain has just completely farted. You guys are going to reach the coast of... Oh, I was making a roll. You guys do not have a official lookout. So I'm going to just roll a d20 of who is Ina. Yeah. I'll allow it.
Yes. Who is
position?
Who is Ina?
Who put down Naravi's position as prisoner as his role?
That was me.
Ina, go ahead and give me a perception check. As you guys
Sorry, I was distracted.
as you guys sail around the southern coast of Litris, the southern part of the island is basically uninhabited. It is populated by dense forests and dense forests on mountainsides and lowland jungles beyond the beaches. Ever so often around shore, you can see a small 1 or 2 person fishing boat. As far as the princess's estate, when you guys get to the region, there's no grand dock or area marking it in the evening that you can see through the trees. Ina, you spot nothing to show out to people. Fevu will help bring the sails in a little bit so you guys can sail slower. She is going to say, Mayago said the estate was somewhere around here. We can't find it by sea. Maybe we send people on land on foot?
Nefria will look out across the coast and see if she can see anything.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
You want to go to the top of the crow's nest to have a better view?
I will reduce the DC from atop the crow's nest.
Yes.
Remember, take a guidance.
However, I will make you re-roll.
I can't see above the bucket. I can't see above the bucket.
Nefria, it is beautiful here. Dark, but beautiful. More so than anything, the clear night sky catches your vision. The stars reflecting off the calm waves of the ocean. Almost looks like you are sailing in the sky. Hard to...
Guys, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful out here. You guys should really look around.
Yeah, but what about
Hey,
the
it just feels the
estate?
moon getting closer.
Oh god, it's got a really ugly face!
Alright, I say we go ashore and start looking for it.
Maybe one of you fish people can talk with a fish and see if they know where it is.
That's very
Oh.
racist that you think that all fish people can talk with fish. Also, the name fish people is also racist.
Well, no, it's just like there's still a barrier.
By the way, microaggression.
I don't think I can interpret what
Yeah, me neither.
It's worth a try. Let's get this
I
get
think
a
I'm very
little rest.
specifically good. But we don't see it on the coast, so what's the fish going to know?
Yeah. I mean,
I could-
unless they see ships with cargo coming to and from.
I can send
fine.
I could send my familiar out, but I can only see through their vision for like a mile out, and then nothing after that. So unless
What was your
something-
familiar again?
An imp.
An imp. Why do you
DM?
have him fly higher than the crow's nest?
I'm gonna pause you guys for a second. Wiz, you were asking a question?
Oh no, it's just Tuara is going to just go to the side of the boat and then just you know how scuba divers go in? He's just gonna roll off the side of the boat.
Okay.
Oh, heck yeah. If I see him do that, I'm running, jumping onto the edge of the boat, and diving in. Let's go.
You guys just going around for a swim, or what are you trying to do?
I'm going to essentially try. Well, I have this. Using gestures and sounds, you can communicate simple ideas with any beast that has an innate swimming speed. So, finding local fish like wildlife, I'm going to communicate the simple idea of, have you seen boat go by?
Okay, let's see. They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no to understand.
That's Ina, I think it is.
Oh,
That's
okay. Friend of the sea. Use gestures and sounds. You can communicate with a beast that has an innate swimming speed. So I think that's kind of like the same thing where they can understand your intentions, but you're gonna have to try to understand them. Make me a persuasion check.
Yes.
This is not for Ina. This is for Tuir. If you want to do something with Ina, you can describe to me what you want to do.
So that's an additional +5 for a total of 26.
Did I give you a level of exhaustion?
You did not end up giving me a level of exhaustion. Someone that ended up being given to someone else.
It ended up being given to Loyal, I think.
Loyal attempted it, and then was like, "Okay, someone else roll." I went to roll, and then Riku ended up rolling anyway instead. So
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys put it on Loyal. Okay.
I kept being refused the ability to take exhaustion.
Lynn, I'm sorry, Lynn.
For good reason.
This is why.
I have to change him in my notes. I have him in my notes of who he is, so
Stop dead naming him.
he stole someone's identity.
Wow. Can't believe
Wow,
from
you
you,
gotta
be
Emmy.
more
Dead
sensitive.
naming.
Okay.
It is quite literally a dead name.
Lynn.
He's not even in the Lin body anymore. Come on.
Um.
We are having
Okay.
a good time.
So that is a 21 from
26.
Oh, 26.
Let me just quickly ping this here. There we go.
Okay. The fish around you, just the small little colorful coastal fish, they begin to dart back and forth. You think they are trying to help you. You're not sure what they are doing. You can roll an insight check to try and figure it out, or you can learn how to speak to fish.
Wait, how do you learn to speak fish?
No, they do not speak a language.
So here's the thing. Our racial abilities, like we are mechanically different races. I'm not sure if like because mine just says I'm able to communicate simple ideas with any beast. So it doesn't specify that I am unable to understand them, whereas her specifically states that she can't.
Yeah,
sense?
but it also doesn't confer that you do. You can communicate ideas to them, and they understand those. You are aware the fish are trying to help you.
Yeah, with 2 words. Yeah, sure. I'll roll an insight. As soon as I find the skill, there it is. Yay!
Let me see the results of that roll. 19. The fish are warning you of danger. The more you try and think about what danger the fish would be warning you of, they are too close to the shore and too pleasant of waters for deep sea predators. The next thing that comes to mind is they are trying to show you not to trust things near the shore. And it snaps to your memory that snaps to your mind. The fish are warning you not to trust food from the surface. There are fishers nearby.
I'll just start pointing directions, essentially, to try to figure out which way are they.
You can see under water. There are 2 boats still out this late at night, closer to shore.
Okay,
they
cool.
have a lit lantern on each of their boats.
I will climb back onto our boat and relay information. So, there is active fishing going on around here. There are actually a couple boats over there that are active, so let's get all lights out if we have any on. And, well, let's see if we can follow them back to their source.
The fisher boat? Oh, okay. Okay. So the plan is to get, the plan is to go to the, fishing boat and try and stalk them?
Essentially, tail the fishing boats, unless anyone
Another-
else has a good idea.
Okay, it's
Another
worth
idea
saying...
would be to say that we go to the island and check for the estate, because these could just be fishermen and we've overshot it, or we haven't gotten there yet. So I don't want to put all of our eggs into the basket of these fishermen.
That sounds like a bad idea. Of just popping up onto their boats and asking them.
Hi, we're trying to rob the estate. Can you point us in the direction of?
No, don't worry. I got the perfect plan for when we ask them. And I give like the big cute cat eyes. Would you please tell us where you keep all your valuables so we can take it? We'll keep good care of it, I swear.
Well, he did swear, so.
And I'm sorry, Ramon. I forgot your character's name.
Enrique.
Can Enrique hear through his familiar as well, or is there only one sense at a time?
Hold on, I'm actually trying to read what it says.
Pretty sure it's all senses, but.
I can sense what they sense as long as they're within 1 mile.
All right. Then why don't we just have the imp sneakily get on board one of the fishermen's boats and just listen in and see if they have anything valuable about where they normally dock, or where the estate is at.
Sure. They can turn invisible.
Your imp can turn
Yeah.
invisible. That's even better.
Yeah. Turn invisible, and I'll stay underwater. Yeah.
Enrique, give me a
Yes.
favor check.
All right.
As you send your imp over there. Fishing is a very quiet and, to some, meditative, and to others, boring hobby.
What do I roll for that? The
D100, you're trying to land within your fortune score. It would be very fortuitous if your imp just happened to go over as they were talking about directions to the exact place you need to know.
That'd be great.
You have so much fortune.
What is Enrique's fortune?
A lot. But anyways, Enrique, you send over your imp to sit on these dinghies, and it is worth saying that these two boats are fishing boats that somebody would make a life out of. It's not like a little rowboat. It is a small one-person boat with a cabin on it that is like basically a little shack on top of like a floating boat that, you know, these people would probably make their entire lives fishing out here. That said, as your imp goes and sits on the side of this boat, the fisherman is going to say, "Damn it, shouldn't have sold my whole catch to the estate. I don't have anything for dinner tonight. I suppose I could go scrounge up something in the forest. Come on. Come on, bite. Come on."
Okay, so I'll relay to. Wait, can I talk underwater? Hold on. Okay, so I guess if Ina's with me, I'll tell her. Okay, so he sold his fish to the estate, and that's all I got.
Can I grab fish nearby next to the tunnel?
Give me a contested grapple check against a fish.
Damn.
I'm gonna take away your emissary of the sea.
Athletics.
I eat fish.
I'm kidding.
It's athletics.
It is a athletics check. You are swimming after this fish and grabbing it. You've got it. You get a nice. I will. You get a nice little beach scuttly fish. It's about 6 inches in your hand. Oh. Okay. As you tug on his line, he is going to start reeling, pulling not only the fish but you
I let go.
with it. Well, no. As you tug on his line, you're trying to put the fish on it, and it's pulling away from you. I'm not gonna make you roll for it because he didn't roll great. And you're able to get the fish on his hook before he finally pulls it out. Enrique, you're gonna hear him say, "Ah, what a small little bugger you are. You know, some berries, fillet this. Now go get a fire going. You'll do." The fish says, "Fuck you, Ina." I'm kidding. You can't understand it.
You
I
get
can I can partially understand it.
The man is going to
We're not good
bring in
people.
his line, bring in his anchor, and start rowing his boat towards shore.
Darn it.
In a few minutes, he beaches it, and he is walking off into the forest.
Okay, so he's going to the forest. He said he's gonna cook it.
Okay.
I mean, I can also have my familiar look through the boat, or I can follow him. Actually, I'll ask her. I'll ask her. Say, do you want me to have a familiar follow, or do you want to check it yourself? Got it. So, tell familiar to follow him, and I'll try to stay within range.
Okay. The familiar is going to follow him. It is invisible. You are going to watch one of the most mundane fire collections that you have ever seen. Just a man walking through the woods. I want a stick. 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 I'm sorry, this isn't more interesting. He comes back, and I'll give you a check for if he knows any magic, so that you don't have to sit here and watch him rub these sticks together all night. After he gets a pile going on the beach and digs out a small fire pit, he casts a firebolt, igniting it. And he puts his little fish on a cutting board on the deck of his ship. And as the fire is lighting, he begins filleting the fish. Not live, he mainly kills it first. In a few moments, he's got fish flanks on an open flame.
Is Ina just searching in the boat while I watch this man's everyday life? Just like my Japanese anime.
Oh, Ina, you're looking for maps? There is no map here that is helpful. You don't even see a compass on this guy's boat. He's probably been doing this since he was a kid. It's all in his Nugan. That said, you can take one of his fishing rods or one of his fillet knives. Okay.
Why would I do that? This is his livelihood.
I don't
Rob
know.
him blind. Rob him blind.
I might go grab another fish and just leave it in the boat.
Okay, you will have to roll me a stealth check to get off the boat. Ina, as you are sneaking off the boat, he is sitting by the fire. He is going to look over and see you. And say, seemed a little bit too good to be true that a fish would just bite this late at night. Water's been overfished lately. They're all going out deeper. He's gonna nod and say, "It's a blessing to see a moon spirit."
Damn. You just gave.
He's going to yell back and say, "Wait! You want a part of your catch?" He holds up a stick of filleted fish. Alright. He is going to sit down and keep roasting his fish flank. I will allow you another athletics check. You just want to grab and bring this man another fish. Okay. Well, enough. Does anyone else want to do anything?
I mean, if that was a failure, I'm just gonna tell familiar fly back.
If they relay this encounter, I'm going to ask why didn't you just ask him where the estate is? He obviously knows.
Do we roll an intelligence check to remember?
Okay. Ezra Riku goes, go ask him where the estate is. Okay. Give me an athletics check. You are able to catch another fish. Ina. As soon as the boat goes into shore, the fish are aware that these fishers have been overfishing. The area kind of around his boat kind of repopulates. And one of those larger sea fish comes in a little bit closer to shore to try and eat some of these little fish. Still away from the other boat that's on the shore. You wrap your arms around it and wrestle this thing. This thing's about 1.5 feet long. This is a heck of a catch of a fish. He's going, his eyes wide, hands go to his head, and he's gonna say, "Great spirits of the sea."
Which would be me.
He's gonna point to the forest and say, the Ruby Stone estate. They're hosting a party, got a lot of people coming in. Their chefs have been buying everything we can catch lately. Made me dang rich, but it's dried out my buckets. He's gonna nod and say, if you swim around the coast, there's a section of forest that's dense. You gotta really be looking for it between the trees. You can get a couple dinghies up there, but you wouldn't have to worry about that. You can walk right up there. They got a dock and everything. That's where they all sail into. There's a path up the road here, through the forest, leads to their front door. Small little markets that we got set up. Me and my wife, we live right over there. He points a little further down the coast.
You should ask him if he's ever been easily conned out of stuff.
He's gonna
He
take
doesn't.
his two fillets and say, "Well, I can wait a little bit longer to eat. You want these?" He offers them forward. He's gonna nod. And I'll roll him a percentage. And he's gonna say, "What's your name, Sea Spirit?"
A day to save me, I'll go.
Tell him your name's Loyal.
He's gonna say, "Umiya, bless you." All right. Back into the ocean.
See, guys, the answer was stuff.
The big floppy fish. You're gonna see him take it to his boat, and he's gonna start doing fisherman things with it. That said, you can relay that information to the rest of your crew. He told you where to look. I'm going to... I'll let everybody search for it. It is kind of hidden, so I'm going to say DC 15 as you
Perception?
guys sail around the southern coast. Say that again?
Perception?
Yep, perception check.
Sweet.
Roriku, as soon as you guys crest it, the wood is made out of the same wood that populates the forest. The planks and trunks of whole trees planted into the water, but very slightly the planks are different colors, and you see heading into land and up a hill where the docks would be. You guys can fit 3 dinghies there easily on the small dock.
All right. Is there like a cove or something we can hide the ship in while the rest of us go ashore on dinghies?
I would say
Because I think it'd be kind of ominous just seeing a ship hanging out near where the state is, just chilling.
Yeah, I would say there's probably not a cove on this side. If you were to leave your ship and go in small dinghies, you can leave it on the other side, back in that open bay.
One dinghy for all the stuff we're going to be taking. One dinghy for the air breathers, and the swimmers can drag our boats at super speed.
Sure.
Air breathers are also small.
Let's go swimming.
They are. I just realized all the air breathers are the small ones.
Actually, we could probably just take one dinghy, and then we could stand on top of all our loot.
They'll preferably sit, but it works.
One dinghy?
Feivu
Let's sit on
is
top of the
going
loot,
to
yeah.
stay back and watch the ship. Lynn is leaning on the side of the ship and says, "I'm good if you need me." Do you guys want to take any of your other crewmates?
Not Lynn. He's exhausted. or Laurel. He's exhausted.
Don't want to take the kid, even though his ability to lockpick would be nice, but no.
I can lockpick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We all,
and
Do you take Meek?
no, because I want someone to watch the kid, and I don't trust Loyal. I trust Meek more.
Stop dead naming him. Lid.
Lynn's the old name.
No, Lynn's the new name. Lynn is
I thought Loyal was the new name.
Loyal.
No, Loyal's
the
the old name.
assassin.
Oh, my bad.
Loyal is dead.
Lynn. I had the names backwards.
Yeah.
And Beivu will make sure that our ship stays in place and is ready to go when we're ready to go. Let's leave the NPCs.
She's gonna say, I'm gonna go clean out the captain's quarters. Thumbs up to Nefria. Opens the door, heads straight towards your bed before the door closes.
Cleans out my captain. What?
Clean up the captain's quarters? No, she's going to sleep in the nice bed.
Oh, I thought you said clean out, and I was like, is she about to steal my ship?
She's had plenty of opportunities to do that already.
All right. So as you guys row towards the small docks here, the poking through the trees, stepping just onto the docks, you are going to pass through a Mirage Arcane. The trees of this area have actually been cleared. The water of the bay has been raised. It has been maintained. Different flora and rocks have been brought here. There is a path you can walk in knee-deep water up from the dock to the estate. You see it in this clearing. It is a beautiful island villa. There are lights on inside of it, and very distantly you hear people inside laughing.
So how do we want to infiltrate this?
Having a good time.
I have good stealth and would be happy to investigate first and then report back, or we could divide and enter from opposite sides. No lethal
What's
damage.
your stealth? Because I have a 5.
What's stealth?
No. I mean, like, I've actually got stealth.
Well, only 3, but I do also have the halfling sneaking and being small, so it is. Well, you're also tiny.
Well, my thought was we have 2 people that can use disguise self. If there's something the rest of us can hide in, they can sneak us in by pretending to be chefs for the party.
I think the idea of scoping it out first, if it's only 1 or 2 people, maybe we want to just
I have
knock them out.
disadvantage on stealth checks, so I'm certainly not going in. For the stealth play.
Does anybody know sending?
Not currently.
Not a.
Nope.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Excuse me, message.
Not prepared.
Nope.
Y'all make it very difficult for what happens if you get caught.
I have these 2 metal cans and a piece of string.
I can send my familiar with them, and I'll know if they get caught.
Do that.
All right.
I have ways of making myself much louder.
I like Enrique's idea. I like Enrique's
you know,
idea.
actually, we. No, wait, I wouldn't have that spell at this level. Never mind.
Here's the group. We're going to have Golden Wind, Ina, and who was our halfling?
Nofria.
Nefria. We're going to have y'all three sneak in. Ina, and Wind will disguise themselves as help using disguise self. Nefria will just follow in their shadows. Enrique's imp will be invisible on Nefria's shoulder. In case shit goes down, the rest of us can learn about it.
My amp will land on Freya's shoulders and put a hand up for a high five.
And the rest of us will hide out here near the entrance in the shadows and wait for a signal or something to let us know that we can come in.
I'll hold on to the trident for you. I have a good arm. Oh. Ooh,
I mean, if you want, I can just hold on to your trident for you and put it in my bag.
I already have a net, so now I have 2 nets. Yeah, I will hold it all.
All right.
Nofria just does some light stretching.
So what should our disguise look like?
We're gonna
help
have to
you
get
out.
close enough to see what they look like and what they're dressed like before you can do disguise self.
Okay. I'm not from a different dimension. It's the same dimension. I'm just from a forest that's ruled by giants.
Can we please not give him an existential crisis before a stealth mission? After, fine. Just not before.
And do not interact with them if at all possible. Avoid interacting.
Okay. So, time for a stealth check. Okay, decent roll.
Before they go, if I'm able to say something, I've been trying to say something for a moment.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Cal is going to place a hand on Nefria's back and give her the eyes of night.
Okay.
Watch your step. And then place a hand on. Going to place a hand on Ina's back and say, watch yourself. Or, sorry, be vigilant. As. Congratulations, Ina, you have advantage on your next initiative roll. And Nefria, you see clearly in darkness as if it was dim light, and dim light as if it were bright light. For an hour. And you see up to 300 feet. Oh wait, I can see number of creatures within equal to my wisdom modifier, which is 3, so all 3 of you get 300 feet of better dark vision.
Sweet. Also, can you turn down the lights? It's awfully bright in here.
That's how
My
I see
eyes
all the
hurt.
time, my friends. Trust me, it gets way worse in the deep ocean. Now go.
Okay.
Yep.
Um,
We're all
Yeah.
sneaky
So
sneak.
2 19s and a 13.
16. Oh,
Oh, do you
sorry. Never mind. 13.
okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right. So you begin sneaking up towards the manor. Are you staying to the brush and the foliage? Okay. As you guys approach the Okay. As you approach the southern side of this manor, you are going to see there appears to be a cellar outside one of the back entrances that leads to this pleasant bathing bay. The cellar has is underneath a overhang of where part of the building on the second floor extrudes over it with rooms. The cellar seems to go down below the estate. There is a armed guard. She is standing next to it with a spear, watching the bay and looking side to side. Just a little further back, inset from the cellar, there is a set of double doors that lead into the mansion that face this southern bay. It appears from where she's standing, she has sight on both the cellar door and the double doors. So I will briefly draw for you guys. You see essentially this, and the purple X is the cellar door, and the golden X are the golden X is two double doors leading inside. There is a lady standing here watching both of them, and you guys are coming from the bay and the forest. You can erase my drawings all you want, but and better draw the estate, but that graph paper is there for you guys.
The freest. Nefri is going to gesture and make a punch motion ×3 and point at all of us and point at the guard and make a question mark.
What, you want to
towards
volley
people.
them?
Yes.
Can we?
Just want to quickly.
I've got sneak attack and dual wielding, and if between the four of us or the three of us, we could do 4 attacks before initiatives rolled.
But would we make too much noise?
That's my other concern.
Okay. Oh, I mean, I also have catapult. Looking at my spells right now.
Well, if I
do-
have this invisible imp on my shoulder.
Cool. Oh, right, I almost forgot. It's been...
Or choke it out. Choke the guard out. Let's have the invisible imp go make some noises like someone's walking down the path
roll me
in the opposite direction and to clear the cellar
the three
door.
Of you, roll me a perception check.
Perception?
Mm-hmm. Just the three of you.
Oh no.
Nefria, or not Nefria, Ina, as you guys are turned and discussing what to do, you are in harsh, silent whispers, or quiet whispers. You notice the guard is, she has her neck kind of outstretched, and she's looking up and over towards the brushes that you guys are at. She does not see you, but she is aware of your presence.
Or she's aware that something's amiss.
Yeah, she is staring at you guys right now. You have cover.
DM, quick question. How far away is the rest of the party?
I would say they've just gone up the dock, so maybe 40 feet.
So are they aware of like us as in like there are people, or just like there is something here?
I can't give you that information. When you look through when you look through the foliage, she is looking directly in your direction.
Invisible and go.
DM, can I attempt a thing?
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast sleep.
On the guard?
Yes.
Okay.
Sleep. Well,
May not work. Depends on how how I roll.
I'd say it's like you need a really good roll because we don't know how much HP they have.
27 is a good number.
Pretty sure how the spell works is it's on all or nothing.
Yeah, it's all or nothing.
As you cast sleep,
Please.
she is not going to be affected by the spell.
Damn.
She is going to shake her head and she is going to
Sound the alarm.
say, Ansky! She remains out there. She keeps watch on the bushes. If you guys just sit and wait, in a few moments, another woman is going to come out and join her. She has a crossbow resting on her shoulder.
I feel like this is an all or nothing. Either we shoot her or we abandon this. I can do Reyes.
Sneak attack.
Wait. Wait.
Give me an action, Jackal. Otherwise, I'm going to move this forward.
Well, I was going to say I would cast Ray of Sickness. I didn't realize she had already come out. I thought we still had the one, but fuck it. I get. No, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop her. Go ahead.
All right.
Sneak attack.
I am not going to give you guys the benefits of a surprise round because she is aware of you.
Yeah.
On the second one?
I feel like they would be more aware.
Well, they still, even though they're aware, they still can't see. They are hidden.
I don't think you know who these people are. I'll give you an intelligence check. DC 13, you guys were informed of this.
Why are you guys rolling intelligence? Isn't it initiative?
No, intelligence. Nefria and Ina, the reason you guys have to move so quickly is because the mansion is understaffed right now. The only guards that are here are the princess's personal bodyguards. This lady is probably a knight of the throne, or one of them. That said, Ina, and Nefria, you both get that information. Golden Wind, you don't.
There is no non-lethal option with these spells.
Ina, give me that catapult spell. With that information your character is aware of, I'll allow it. Okay, give me a wild magic check. Alright, you stand up to cast Magic Missile, and the guard is going to say, there! Go ahead and give me a initiative check, Ina. Oh! Advantage on what? Oh. Okay. That's
I mean, you
fine.
rolled a natural 20. I feel
I
like
don't think
it's
it
fine.
matters.
All right.
Well, the sneak attack.
Oh, that's a good roll. If Nefria wants to join combat, go ahead and give me a initiative roll.
I feel like as Royal Guards, these are actually this is going to be like a tough fight.
Okay, but I think our buddies now. Now that we're not stealthy.
We
With-
immediately fucked it up. We didn't even get past the front door. We immediately fucked it up.
I mean, we are at most 90 feet away, but DM says it's like roughly 30 feet, so...
Okay, we'll do this cinematically until the need for a grid arises. Ina, you cast magic missiles. There are 2 targets. Do you send all of them at one or all of them split? Okay. The Ansky has one, or not has one, goes second in initiative. She casts a wall of fire around the brushes you guys are in. It forms a circle pointing inwards.
Yeah, that's a get out.
Flames ignite all around you guys as the wall envelops. The guard is going to say, Ansky, it could be locals! She brushes her hand towards the guard. Nefria, you have one, or not one, you go next in initiative. Roll me a... I think you have to roll a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw against this firewall. I will give you the exact... Oh, wall of fire, not firewall. Wall of fire is going to be a dexterity saving throw. Or 5d8 fire damage.
I'm going to use my lucky and re-roll that one.
Okay, I don't see a roll yet. Oh, okay, I see the first one. Yeah, roll it again.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you are going to take half as much. Nefria, you are going to take 10 points of fire damage. The flames point inward. You can take your turn, but you are surrounded.
I am going to make a brave run and try to attack the second with a sneak attack. Well, I assume a sneak will be void, but
Okay, you are running through the wall of fire.
gotta get out
You only
somehow.
take damage at the start of your turn, so yeah, you can just run through the wall of fire.
Yes.
Creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there on the other side of the wall, and deals no damage. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. So you're supposed to make the save when it appeared, but
Yep.
you will take damage if you run through the wall. So the first instance
I
was when she
interpreted it
cast
as
it.
oh, so I'm about to take another batch of that same amount of damage.
Yes, you do have a dexterity
Either
saving
way.
throw to take half.
But either way, I'm going to be taking damage if I stay there.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it's like you might as well.
Gotta go. Let's go try to get through this. I'll do the dexterity save now.
Okay. You make it. You're gonna take 5 more D8. You can sprint after them. You take 9 points of damage. And you can run quick enough to get in the face of the guard standing in front of the cellar.
Dual-willed attack.
Okay. Give me 2 attack rolls. There we go. I like this. That is going to hit and hit. They are both lightly armored. You are going, and this is all at one person, right?
Correct. It's at the second guard with the crossbow.
Okay.
And I'll
Ina,
also
I
use-
think I'm missing some rolls from you. Give me 2 more magic missiles. You roll each one individually. I need the magic missiles that this lady's taken. Okay. Woof! You are going to cut into her for 11 points of piercing damage. She is going to try and duck and weave with you. And she is not bloodied yet. Because only one of those missiles were directed at her, correct? Okay. That is your turn.
I'm going to disengage as an additional action.
Okay. You pop out of the bushes, run at her, slash, strike, and disengage, and you're going to try and run away.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think you have the speed to get fully away. You can make your way to the stairs down to the bay, but you are still within throwing range of her.
Are either of the doors in reach or in range?
Running inside of the doors, like past
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. You can try and push through the door that Ansky just came through.
Is it still open?
Give me a decision if you're running away or if you're running into the door.
In the door.
All right. That will take you past Ansky. You did disengage, fortunately. She swipes at you as you run into the estate. The door is unlocked. All right. That is your turn. It is the guard's turn. She's going to gesture to the Ansky's going to gesture to the burning brush, and say, "Finish up out here. Keep watch on the sigil. I'll protect the princess." The guard is going to nod, moving towards the bushes. As the foliage and everything burns away, she's going to ready a action, holding up her spear, and say, "Yield, and I'll take you to the cells." That is her turn. Next up, it is Golden Wind. Your turn.
All right, I think I'm going to start by getting out of the fire.
Okay. Oh, give me the first save for the fire damage.
Oh.
Okay. You're gonna take 5d8,
I can't reroll that.
and then if you
Oh my
run
God.
through the flames, you can give me another save to try and get out.
I'll be honest, I won't survive going through the flames again. This might just straight one-shot me. I have... Okay, so before I do, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Go for it.
For 1d8 plus 3. Okay. It's not great. And now I run through the flames.
All right. Go ahead and give me that other save. Otherwise, you're looking at 8 points of fire damage. Nice.
Okay. That you 15. So, is that... Did you already roll it?
Yep. You take 8 points of fire damage.
I am down.
On the other side of the flames, though.
On the other side of the flames, I am down at exactly 0 HP.
All right. Ina.
So you just see Golden Wind on fire, run out, and then just...
Give
Is
me
that towards or away?
towards the... I'm assuming towards the lady. Okay, first, give me a dexterity saving throw against the flames. Okay. You are going to succeed. You take 7 points of damage. If you end your turn inside the wall, you will take damage again. Okay. What do you want to do, Ina? Okay. No, you can suggest to somebody who's in combat with you. What are you saying? I think suggestion... Oh, no. Okay, command's gotta be one word. Sentence or two magically. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. Okay, she'll roll, and she is going to save against it. And she's going to shake her head and say, "Look, no one else has to die here. Yield!" She has her hand up to the flames.
Does she have to make a will save because you just killed a child?
The people down at the dock do see a wall of flames.
Well, I'm not dead yet, but I'm not in a good spot.
You're fine. She said
I
she'll
am-
take you to the cells. That's inside the manor. That's where you're trying to go. Love, I'm gonna put you on a timer.
Not 2 level spells.
Okay. Give me another dexterity saving throw. Alright, you are going to fail.
I was on mute
first.
the whole time. I didn't realize that.
You take 18 points of damage.
Enrique's been telling us everything that's going on because his imp's there. And I am wanting to tell the rest of the party to wait and just let them get captured. And when the guards go to throw him in the cell, we can sneak in.
Thinking the same thing, actually.
Bam, bam.
Yes, the three without stealth are going to sneak in to pull all the rest of you up.
Ina.
My imp's there.
Do you yield or do you try and run past her? Do you make it through the flames? You have the rest of your movement.
You don't have to leave Golden Wind. You could just ask to heal Golden Wind before you get put in a cell.
She's alright, at that, combat is going to end, and she's going to say, "Hey, you attacked us. Ansky, though, she is not tamed." Roll me. She's going to kneel down to, she will stabilize Golden Wind. Roll me a deception check. Ina says, "I'm hungry," and okay.
Oh, that's even worse.
Roll me a
Wow.
wild magic search, love.
We're hungry, kaboom! Oh, what a time to get fireball. I think a fireball will kill me.
No, I want to wild magic search.
No, you surge.
Oh, I do.
Roll me a wild magic surge.
A D100.
Roll D100.
I'm pulling it up. Within how close to you?
60,
Tuir
616.
is in 60 feet.
I'm within 90 feet at least.
No, I told you earlier you were in 40 feet. So
Oh,
this,
okay.
this is the lady stabilize Golden Wind and Tuir. Reroll on a 4. Lady 1, Golden Wind 2, Tuir 3. Tuir. You feel nauseated by a surge of magic.
I'm glad I'm in the water. I'm just gonna...
Okay, so you ran away. So you're at least not captured.
I'm
For 4 hours,
kind of
Tuir, you are
scared.
affected by the poison condition.
I don't feel so good, guys. Oh god, they burn Golden Wind.
Oh.
I can't believe they did that to a child. I was saying that went to shit so quickly.
The woman is going to sling Golden Wind over her shoulder and say, "Look, even if you're hungry, just taking isn't a reason to try and attack people. I'll see that your friend is cared to, and I'll get you a meal from the chef's kitchen. Come on."
I was a tawny cat before. I think I'm now a black cat.
Unaware of any of this happening outside and not receiving the message, what am I doing?
I will come back to you.
Oh,
Being
God.
hunted, I imagine.
She's going to take you down to the cellar.
I want to do something when they leave the entrance.
Okay.
First off, I address the rest of the party. Does anyone have
Hold
the
on.
ability?
Let me finish with the people there. And
Okay.
Because we're getting real close to our stopping point for E.
Okay.
So she's going to take you down to the cellar. She'll move to a table and lay Golden Wind across it. And gesture for Ina to sit. There are 2 cells down here and a bunch of bottles of wine and a bunch of barrels. And Ina, give me a perception check. DC 14. She's going to say, "Stay here. I'm locking the door. I will be right back with some food." She's gonna nod and say, "I'll grab a potion for your friend."
Yeah, I'm gonna try that super sitting by his head.
Be concerned for Golden Wind.
The moment she's gone, just slap him awake.
She's gonna say, "My name's Skoa, by the way." She's going to smile and say, "I'm sure you'll tell me who you really are and why you're really here, sooner or later." But
We came to rob you blind.
No,
she's going to nod and say, "Stay put." She walks upstairs. You hear a clanging and turning of locks. As far as Jordan, you said you were doing something at shore? Or not at shore,
Yeah.
at the dock?
First thing, I'm going to turn to the rest of the party. Can anyone heal Tuir?
Kalbahari left.
Oh yeah, Cowboy did leave in the middle of that combat.
It's alright, I can sort myself out.
No, he ran towards them. He ran towards them.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, Cal, you started running there. I'll put you at the top of the stairs as she comes out.
Because remember Kalbahari's flaw. Innocent people getting hurt. He saw fire. He immediately assumed. He
I
considered.
mean,
Okay, you realize that the only people in the party,
That's fair.
that Cal considers innocent are Golden and Ina. Both of them got hurt. He is going to go over there to try and help them. He doesn't care for his life at this moment.
I mean, Golden,
Okay.
especially.
He also did that like when the firewall was cast.
Yeah, when the firewall was cast, he is slow, but he is booking it.
Okay.
So
I was unaware of that.
I typed it in chat because everybody was talking.
Yeah, sorry about that. So what I will do is, rather than going back and redoing everything, I'm going to put you at the cellar door as she comes up from it. And
Angry Daddy
I'm going to
here
jump
now.
to Cal Bahari, because I didn't catch that in chat earlier with you joining initiative.
I'm okay with it being at the top of the stairs because he is slower on land. He actually is the slowest member of the party. He doesn't run at the same speed as everybody else.
Yeah.
If Kalbahari's going up, then two aren't going to leave him alone. We'll essentially use an action to cure himself of poison with the 5 things of lay on hands and follow right behind.
Okay, cool. That part's answered.
Okay. So as you guys come running up from the dock, a woman is closing and locking the cell. You guys did not tell me you're making an attempt to be stealthy. She's
No.
going to turn, pull her spear off her back, and spin it around, and say, "Halt! Where you are!" Hand up.
Kalbahari is immediately going to reply. Give me a second. I saw the flames. Somebody I was trying to help was running. Where are they? Did it hurt?
She's gonna nod. They're fine. 2 thieves trying to steal bread downstairs. You with them?
I had some friends of mine run over this way. I want to make sure that if they are them, I'm more than willing to help heal them if they're injured.
Your character is perfectly aware they are them. Roll me a deception check.
Alright. That -2 is non-existent because that's what I have that set up for my perception because I have a -2.
Jordan, roll me stealth checks for Roriku. And Cal, she's gonna say, so first let me get this straight. You sent those 3 children up here to try and distract us so the rest of you can sneak in. I'll just stop you there. Ansky was a Queen's Guard assigned to protect Princess Rubystone. Whatever friends you've got going in there, you better call them off, otherwise they're all going to end up dead or worse.
I don't control the people that I hang out with. However, those people that went in there don't know what they are doing. I have no say in what they do. I'm trying my best to make sure as many innocent people don't get hurt.
She's going to say, let me pat you down. I'll lock you in the cellar with your friends.
I have a question. Did she? I assume she took our stuff when she put us down there.
I don't think Ina had anything.
I did. I said I was trying to hide my dagger.
Oh yeah, you got your dagger. Golden One was straight unconscious. She did not bother to.
She didn't bother to take any of my things?
No.
Okay.
You've got 1 hour before you wake up for Golden Wind. E, do you let her pat you down?
He's going to at least, because this is not going to be some. He's going to consent to the pat down, and he's not going to fight it. He's not going to fight her on it.
Dagger, Warhammer.
She's going to have a fun time carrying the Warhammer.
Yeah. You put it down. She's just gonna lean it against the wall. At which point I'm gonna just uncheck both of those. On your sheet,
I want to at least keep my relics so that way I can heal them.
she's gonna nod. They are both outside the door, and she'll unlock. Before she unlocks the door, she points it to her. You too.
I'm keeping my crest.
Okay. She will disarm Tuir too.
Shield, stick, big thing wrapped in cloth.
Yeah, I'm gonna just unclick the items that she takes from you. Quarterstaff. Moontouch greatsword. Yeah, I don't know what big thing you have wrapped in cloth.
That's a great sword.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, she'll take those, lean them against the wall, turn, unlock the door, and open it for you. And she's
Two holy men, no, just two really buff holy men run up after a wall of fire. Hi, people got hurt. We are here to save their to make sure they stop being hurt. Here, take our stuff.
She's gonna
Hi,
say,
we made mistakes today.
I'm getting your friend a potion and your other one some food.
You are very kind, considering what we just watched those idiots do.
Consider yourself in the safest place of this estate. She'll close the door behind you guys and lock it.
I don't know where your brother is. I saw the flames and ran towards you.
Tuir Kalbahari, give me perception checks, DC 14. Cal, there is, in the back of this room, in the center, cells on one wall, wine rack on the other, there is a teleportation sigil, inscribed on the floor, lightly glowing.
Cal is gonna put his fingers to his temple and lightly rub them. This cell. He's gonna walk over towards the sigil. I might be smarter than you think. No, but that's the thing that, technically. But also, it's right here in the jail cell.
Oh, Yep, they definitely thought about that.
She did not disarm.
Also, I'm going to... While this happens, I'm going to start patching up Golden Wind.
Okay.
And Ina.
Are you using a healer's kit?
I don't have a healer's kit on me,
Here,
but I'm going to...
Let me handle the small one.
I am a cleric. I'm stating that right now. 2.
Sorry, I forgot.
You forget I am not a barbarian.
Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. We're close to our end time.
Yeah, no. I'm making sure that what Lesser Restoration did. Healing Word on both of you at 2nd level spells.
Okay.
First one is for Golden Wind.
Roll it.
Hold on.
Golden
Second
Wind. You restore 10 HP.
Second one is on Ina.
Ina, you restore 6 HP.
And I'm going to use whatever I can and I am given. Like, Cal is probably going to even rip off some of his, like, some of the cloth on his robes to try and patch up any burn marks or wounds with what he can. Can I make a medicine check with that?
Yeah, I'll allow it. They are stabilized. Their wounds will heal with care.
Okay. Basically,
Um,
he's just tending to it with whatever he can on a medicine check to make it heal
Okay.
faster.
With that, I want to swap over to Nefria.
Okay.
Nefria! You go zipping into this estate. I think what's your goal? Is your goal to hide? Is your goal to lose them? Is your goal to find something to steal?
My goal is to probably take the long way out and draw this person away as far as possible.
Okay.
I'm trying to get out. I have very little health. I am not feeling good. I want to get away.
I'm going to give you. There are people in this house. You hear voices. You hear people laughing. I think this is such a high-speed, quick chase thing that you don't really have time to evaluate. So I'm going to ask you very simple questions, rather than describing the scenery and stuff around you. You hear voices. Do you run to or away from the voices?
Do I have one hallway or is there more directions?
The area you are in, you can run to the left or to the right. You are aware to the left leads to more rooms in the house. To the right leads to the long wall of the estate.
Voices are coming from more rooms, yes?
Voices are everywhere. I just need to know, in general, are you trying to go towards them or away from them? And your choices are
Towards.
mostly going to be left or right. Huh?
Towards.
Okay. So your first room, left or right?
Right.
Alrighty. There is a stairwell here. I will allow you to roll a dexterity saving throw. DC 15 to get out of the way of a ray attack.
I do have uncanny dodge, by the way, but
All right. A ray attack is going to crash into the stone of the wall right as you run up by. You can go up the stairs or to your left.
up the stairs.
All right. The voices are going to get louder up here. Ansky is going to follow you. There is a woman laughing at the top of these stairs. She is entirely naked, and she is looking at you in shock and drops the glass she is holding. There are more voices, at which point Ansky starts ascending the stairs. Ansky is going to cast another spell at you. She gets the briefest sight at you and casts magic missiles. I am not letting you dodge this one. It's if she rolls low enough for you to live.
Well, I'm not gonna live.
Okay. The first magic missile is going to crash into you. The second one crashes into you. The third and Nefria goes down. Nefria, You faint in front of a naked woman.
Is there a way for that to be non-lethal? Because I'm pretty sure that I just died.
You still have to go
I'm
for a death
making death saves.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure the first shot took the Furia down, and then you got hit by like 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have the shield spell, do you?
You've got 2 death saving throws. Yeah, the first would be 2, and the second would be another 2.
I think that just straight kills them.
Oh.
them.
I don't think there's a way for her to not kill you with magic missiles.
Yeah, magic missile is just
Hey.
not a unlethal spell.
You guys do have a diamond if you want to bring back Nefria.
It wasn't the time we were going to use.
Okay, so because
I think
magic
that's probably
because
a heavy point to end the session at.
just want to quickly point something out. Which magic missile hit downed you? Because you only take the 2 veiled death saves if it's a crit, and magic missile cannot crit.
Well, it was the second one that took me to
Okay,
zero.
then you would only have
well, yeah,
one
you
fail.
still have.
Yeah, you have 1 save left.
You've got 1 save.
You have 2
Well,
failures right now.
No, you're right. You only take 2 if... you only take 2 if it's a crit. Magic missile cannot crit. So actually, no, you have 1 failed, and you still have 3 to go.
Well, I went down to 1 health, and then the second one brought me to...
Yeah, so that one doesn't count.
Yeah, so
And then
the
it's the
third
2
one gives
after.
you 2 fails.
No, it's just 1 fail.
Gives you 1 fail.
It's just 1
Okay.
fail because it doesn't crit.
Yeah.
Magic
So
missile
you
is
have 2
incapable
fails
of
right
crit.
now.
Okay,
If
so
the
yeah,
first,
you've
if the
got,
first 2 put you down, 2 more hit.
you've got
you have
2 failed
2
saving throws.
failures.
So you have
No, you have 1 failed saving throw.
You have
2.
1 turn before Ansky gets up the stairs to stabilize you. If you roll a 1, then you still die. So roll me a death saving throw.
How many arrows was it, Emmy? Was it 3
It
or
was
4?
3.
It was 3?
Yeah.
So 2 took him to 0, he only got hit once, so it's only 1 failed death save.
Yes,
Okay, you're fine.
If he rolled a 1, you get 2 fails on a 1.
Okay, he succeeded, so...
Alright, so, Nefria is actually okay. Ansky is going to stabilize her. As you fade from this world, you cling on to that final thread. You feel yourself hoisted and lifted before everything goes dark. The rest of the party has infiltrated the estate.
Infiltrated's a strong word.
If you have to go, you can. I think I'll finish up with Jordan and Enrique tonight. And we'll just go for like another 20 minutes or so to see what you guys do.
Time. I give I give you permission to control Kalbahari as you see fit, and if somebody needs to make rolls, I give Insomni permission to roll for me.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, E.
Good night.
And Enrique and Roriku. You guys are attempting to sneak into the manor. I saw Roriku's stealth check and it was like 5.
It was
got
8.
mine.
Okay.
Let me see how mine went.
Make it lower.
Hey!
Alright, Enrique is going to get through the door first. See the scorch mark, the stairwell start creeping in the other direction. Roriku, as you are stepping into the estate, Ansky is stepping down the stairs from an adjacent hallway with Nefria slung over her shoulders. Maybe just like the subtlest gasp of our captain or something like that, or just like the tiniest shock. She looks towards you. You are spotted. Enrique is not. You have one singular quick action before
I'm
she
going to
responds.
run
Out
the door.
Okay. Okay. I
Correct
think.
decision.
Yeah, I think the fear is proper. I don't think she's going to go and chase you. At that, it is. We'll go to Enrique. You're the last one in the house who's conscious. Enrique.
Wow. All right. Like, all right.
Just
So,
win this shit so quickly.
Riku ran back, right? And
Yes.
uh,
You are the first person to be able to fully survey the house. Just like Favu told you guys, this place is lavish. There are paintings everywhere. There's trays of decadent food laid out for people. It seems there is a party going on. Elaborate wine glasses made of crystal are set on countertops. There's artwork, there are frescoes, there are statues. Big things that would get you lots of money, small things worth a good coin.
no. I better find the crew because I have no idea. I can't do this by myself. Okay. So I'm gonna have to find the crew or wherever the prison is, wherever they're stashing them at. And I have no idea where my familiar would have gone with all of this, if they like waited for me or not.
I think you can telepathically connect to your familiar, can't you?
No, I can't. I just don't know like if I told a familiar, or if the familiar would have followed the captured people or.
So it was on my shoulder.
Yeah, it was on your shoulder, but probably not anymore. Just flying behind the lady there. Did the person go chase after Jordan's character?
No. Ansky is carrying Nefria to the cellar.
Okay, I guess I will try to follow Ansky.
Okay. You can follow her out the door. She swaps places. The guard from outside steps back inside. You can listen to them chat for a second.
I'll try to also send my familiar. I'm assuming it's following, so I'm gonna tell it to keep following and go inside with it. To go inside with Nefria.
Okay. She's going to say. The guard's going to say, "Thieves." Probably. They sent the small ones forward to distract us. Despicable. Hungry little things. I'm gonna get some food and a potion for the one who got caught in the flames. She's lying about the stuff she shared. Ansky is going to shake her head and say, "It's fine. I just don't want any more blood inside. It's the last thing we need is this getting too wild." They had friends. They showed up. They're downstairs with them. She's going to nod. And say, "Grab a plate from the kitchen. There should be some spare elixirs in there too. Cal, or not Cal, Lau. Lau just saw blood upstairs, likely smelled it too. Get the cleaning staff to clean it. Last thing we need is her turning." She's going to nod.
What?
Enrique, you can follow Ansky outside. She goes to the cellar, pulls off a ring of keys, opens the door, and shouts down, I'm coming down with your friend. Try anything, and I will just fill this chamber with gas and kill all of you. Your lives mean very little to me.
I get Golden Wind's just like nursing his wounds.
She's going to come downstairs and lay Nefria on the same table next to Golden Wind, who is awake. And she's going to say, "You survived that. Not bad."
Only just.
She's going to cross her arms. Treason against the throne carries a sentence of execution, so if you're here to kidnap Princess Rubystone, I would be honest with me and perhaps I can get you a lesser sentence.
Princess who?
I'm not making you roll a deception check.
And hopefully money.
Enrique, do you want to try and go down into the cellar? She closed the door behind her, but it is a one-way path down. You know?
Yeah, no. I'm not, mostly because I was going to wait for her to come out and then sneak past her and unlock the door.
Okay. So, Ina, you said, you were here for food. From which people? The sentence for thieves is less severe. Time in a Heimsdale fort.
I mean, no, seriously, Princess who? Is she like a fire giant? Like my clan, my village was ran by a fire giant. I got thrown through a puddle and I ended up in the ocean somehow. They told me it was an ocean. So, is an ocean like a lake or like a massive puddle?
She's going to shake her head and say, she's got a good count. Roriku, Ina, Golden Wind, Tuir, and Cal. I believe that's everybody she saw. Oh, and Nefria. She's going to say, there are barely a dozen people living in this forest that don't work at or interact with this estate. The fact that you heard that there was food or anything happening down here from any of them, she shakes her head. I have a much better insight as to who you are. The six of you coming together like this. I know pirates when I see them, especially in these seas.
I'll be honest, I just hopped on the first boat that like would drag me out of the ocean, so.
Roll me a deception check.
I mean, it's not fully deception. Like, this was the job they hired.
Yeah.
That we just...
No. It is deception because Ina knows why. She's going to say, "All right, the estate's compromised. For your honesty, though, I'll reward you with a your freedom."
I'll
But
take it.
know that if you ever come back and threaten the princess's safety again, that'll be the last time you ever find me being generous. You do know there's a princess, love. I'm not gonna make you roll for that again, though. I'm not gonna make you roll. You know what? Yeah, do roll for that.
Why? I got to that 20. No, I'm using a sorcery point.
Magic Surge.
That's so much better.
You know what? Roll me another wild magic surge. Surge.
You cast fog cloud centered on yourself. You're kidding. I'm going to immediately try to panic and be like, "Oh no, it's happening!" Try and show I'm not doing this on purpose.
Oh god, is it another fireball? Like bracing for impact.
Ina. As you cast fog cloud, you feel a wave of tiredness wash over you. You fall asleep. You lose concentration on fog cloud.
Nope, it doesn't require concentration.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll HP, and we'll see who all goes to sleep.
Yeah, not
Ina is gonna go to sleep. Golden Wind is going to go to sleep. What?
Nefria is asleep.
Nefria's asleep. Tuir, what's your HP?
Where?
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that. Okay, she doesn't have enough HP to put Tuir, or Kalbahari to sleep. So, Ina, you're the last conscious person who's still here down here.
We literally were just given free, and then you had...
And you are now asleep. Enrique is still alive watching this, but I need to know what Tuir and Cal do, so we will pick up here next session. Roriku, do you want to do anything as you dash into the forest?
we can't contest that.
Wait, why did you make me want a magic surge?
You used a sorcery point to re-roll.
No, that's only if you use Tides of Chaos.
I used that once for long rest since I used Tides of Chaos. I like Tides of Chaos gives you a chance to make me use one automatically once.
I'm not gonna rules lawyer on this. I'm gonna go with the rules of cool. I will keep that in the I will keep that in mind for the future, and I will not cheat you in the future. But
This is going to turn into a prison break episode.
it might.
We have to break it.
We'll,
I almost talked our way out of this.
you were close. We'll pick up your next session.
I even framed Iago.
Framed? He's behind it.
I know, but I let them know if I'll remove
All right. We will pick up here next session. Nice job.
Everything with the shit.
Everything
well,
absolutely
Enrique
went to
almost got the job done.
shit. It went to shit immediately.
Yeah. You guys learned something loosely important. I guess Nefria was the only person who saw someone up there.
So,
You guys know the princess's name. Lal is not the princess. There is a naked lady named Lal up there.
I have
But
2 questions.
no.
Again.
Again.
No!
You know, I
Again?
was literally talking
I'll
about
give it.
like
I'll give it to you guys for free. I made a carefree princess who has an orgy at her private estate with werewolves.
Wait, really?
So yeah,
oh, that's dope actually.
we're if you guys got into too much combat there, it was going to be not fun, but also you guys had info that the Queen's Guard was there, so it was not a place to fight.
Well, you mentioned the Queen's Guard was there, and I was just thinking, it's like, wait, it's the Queen's Guard. That can't be an easy. We should not be here.
Well,
I have a
it's
quick
supposed to be
question.
a stealth mission. It's not supposed to be balls deep in it combat.
Well, we
If-
didn't
if-
try, but like we got caught like fucking immediate. Well, I say we. The person who rolled a 13 got caught immediately.
Quick question.
She got a 14 for her perception check while you guys
Oh
were
my
talking.
god.
If we had a dolly walk that first, if we had just immediately attacked, would we have had a chance with that guard? That one guard?
I think we would have been fucked regardless.
She had 38 HP.
We would have been fucked regardless.
Well, I would have had the sneak
You
attack
guys-
with extra damage. We could have done it in one fell swoop.
Yeah, you
Potentially.
did 11, and Ina did like she did 4, 4, 5. Spread out.
And I could have
between
had
two
the
people.
additional sneak attack on the top of that.
So-
We could have done it with the 3 of us.
So she had, let's see, 13 points of damage, and then you had 11. So you did 23 damage that directed to her. You would have had her bloodied, and then Golden Wind would have just had to.
Golden Wind has like 2 attack spells, and neither of them are very high.
Yeah.
I was hoping that someone would have like prestidigitation. You could have just made a cat sound, and hopefully she would have thought it was a cat in the bushes and just went back to her duties.
Actually,
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I do
Most
have.
importantly,
No.
she was. Well, I'll talk about this after the session. Let me schedule your guys' next session. You guys, we're gonna meet next week on the 21st. If you can't meet, talk about it with your group, and I will try and accommodate whatever time you guys come up with. Thank you.